I want to talk about dollar cost averaging. We hear dollar cost averaging used by all sorts of people. Somebody was talking about it yesterday about what a great concept it was. That when the market's doing good, they're investing. When the market's doing bad, they can buy stuff at a discount. Here's the problem I have with dollar cost averaging is that you buy things at a discount, good. Why do you buy them at a discount though? Because the market's crashed. My point is, for instance, you're me back in the 90s going through the dot-com bubble. Young attorney, put my first $100,000 in my 401k. I've watched 100 in the bubble go to $300,000. And then guess what? It goes from $300,000 to $95,000. So what did that do for me? I rode a bubble up, it popped, and I rode it down, and I felt like a damned fool. Here I am with an MBA, with a law degree, with an undergraduate degree in business, and I can't figure out what the hell's going on in the stock market. When I talked to my financial advisor, he told me, hey, we don't know when the market's going to turn around. Let's just hang on. Well, I hung on and lost everything I'd gained and a little more. So what I try to do, and what I did after that, is I said, the hell with it, whatever it takes, I'm going to learn how the stock market works, and I'm going to learn in a way that I can understand. And I found, over time, a simple way to do it. That's what we do at chartingwealth.com. And what's so beautiful about it is simple. And we do have technologies now that I didn't have back then. I mean, to run a stock chart, I would have had to have done it myself with paper and graph paper and pencils and all. Now you don't have to do that. At freestockcharts.com and TC2000 and a myriad of other, I use those because they're the best, but a myriad of other stock charting applications, you can see what's going on in the real world in real time. It's just phenomenal what can happen. And if you use the methods that we use at chartingwealth.com, instead of, and here's my for instance, say I am faced with that situation again, and all of a sudden I see $100,000 in a bubble go up to $300,000. Well, instead of staying in that popped bubble and letting it ride it all the way down and lose everything, what if I just got out of the market? Maybe I lost $10,000 or $15,000. So my 300 goes to 95, 85, 285, we'll say, before I get out. So I get out at 285 and I let that bubble ride all the way down. And instead of dollar cost averaging and going from 300,000 to 95,000, I go from 300,000 to 285, get out, because I'm not saying you can necessarily call the top on anything, but when it starts crashing, you can read a chart, you can see it. And you can see it pretty quick. And get out, let the market crash, and then do what they say in dollar cost averaging. Buy everything cheap. But instead of buying everything cheap at $95,000, I buy everything cheap with $285,000 and ride it back up again. Well, now, how does that work in your retirement strategy? How does that work in giving you retirement choice years or decades earlier? I would say it works pretty damn well. That's what we strive to teach at chartingwealth.com. That's my mindset. That's the mindset that I sow with the people that study with me. So, study with me. We're here every day for you. God bless. I'm Tom Goolsby for chartingwealth.com.